Glory, hallelujah, praise the name of the Lord. The Lord is good and his mercies endureth forever. This is Joseph Adenuga, the pastor of Prevailing Church. I'm here to inspire you in this inspirational podcast, and I believe this is going to bless you. This is simply inspirational. Let me tell you about life. Many people want a life, they don't want problem in their lives, and everybody seems to be running away from problems. But let me tell you, problems are what comes to people that makes our world to be developed. Our world has developed as a result of problems. Problem everywhere set people thinking, because when you have problem, you think. And if you think the right way, you get solution to problems. And when you get the solution to that problem, you can also help another people to solve that same kind of problem when it comes to other people. And that is the beauty of our world. Our world is full of solutions to problems that have brought development, to mankind. For instance, the problem of transportation has been solved, started by, a man called Carl Benz, who made the first car, and now we have cars everywhere because Carl Benz dared to think about a solution. He dared to think of providing solution to our transportational problem by making the first car. And right now, we have the different kinds of car. Henry Ford came up, and Honda, all these people, they came, and now they are doing things that is turning our world around because of problems. Do you have a problem? That is not so much bad. That could be somebody's solution tomorrow. That could be another development to our world tomorrow. Don't run away from your problem. Face your problem. Solve that problem. And not only do you want to solve the problem, you also want to help other people solve that kind of a problem when it comes to them. And so that is the beauty of our world. The beauty of our world is not just to solve your problem, but to help somebody else solve their problems. And I've looked at the secret of success, the secret of wealth. Wealth has been acquired and amassed by people who try to not only solve their problems, they, after solving their problems, began to help other people solve their own problems, and so wealth comes to them. See, anybody who has solution to a human problem is going to be rich. Anybody who can provide solution to biting problems, anybody who can provide solutions to harsh problems of life is eventually going to hit it rich. Because so many people are ready to part with their money in order to get rid of some problems in their lives. So many people are ready to give you any amount of money just if you can be there to help them solve their problems. Can you imagine somebody is having headache, serious headache? He doesn't know whether this headache is going to kill him. But if you can provide a solution to that headache, he's ready to give you anything. You see, so what I am saying in this presentation, which I titled Simply Inspirational. See, the title of this message is Simply Inspirational. Why I'm titling it Simply Inspirational is that, you see, I want you to be inspired to do something about the problems of your life. You see, problem will always come. There is nobody who does not have problems. When I was growing up as a young man, I look at some of my daddy's friends who are very rich. And when I look at the children of those rich dads, I began to envy them, and I thought in my mind that these ones would not have problems because their dads are rich. And in school, when I see them, I looked at them, I said to them, you don't have problems, you have rich parents. And some of them has expressed to me shocking experiences that they were going through, that, it was a problem to them, that to me, I didn't see them, those things were as problems then. I was growing up as a young man, you see, in a family that my daddy was working hard to provide for us, and he did his best, and God blessed him. That man was really a good dad. He did all he could to provide for our needs, and he tried to send all of us to different schools, and we thank God for our lives today. But see, back then, there are some parents who are not just struggling to make money, they were rich. They had everything that money could buy. It was glaring. You see, when you see rich people, it's so glaring, there is no mistake about it. So I knew that these parents were rich, but some of the problems their children told me that they were going through in school surprised me. Some of the children told me, look, my dad is rich. I have everything I can need in my house or in my home or in my life. My dad provides everything. But you see, I don't get to see my dad often. You see, I've seen my dad last now is more than 2 years. And I looked at them. It's painful to them. To them, it's a problem. But I didn't look at life from that perspective. I was looking as a young man at life from the perspective of you getting everything you need in terms of material. So another person told me, said, you see, my dad and my mom are rich. You see, I have everything that I need. But you see, I cannot bear to see my dad and my mom fight. Every day they fight. They speak abusive words against each other. And it's demoralizing me, it's killing me. You see, to me, that problem was not a problem. I thought all the problems was based on money. So when somebody was in sorrow as a result of seeing his dad and mom fight every day, it's a sorrow. It causes a lot of sorrow in his or her heart. And so it made me to know that whether you are rich or you are poor, you have problems. From that young age, I began to see that riches or poverty is not the determinant, is not the determinant in eliminating problems. I found out from my early age, in school as a result of interaction with students of the rich, with students who are friends, who most of them comes from rich family and some of them also come from poor family. From that level, I began to understand that problems in life, happens to everybody, both the rich and the poor. There is no family or there is nobody who does not have a problem. Do you have a problem? Everybody does. But the great people, manage their problem. They solve their problem. They turn their problems around and and they find a solution around that problem. And they have learned not only to find solution around the problem, they master the problem and help other people to master that same problems when it comes to them. And in the process, they have made it rich. And so in this presentation, I'm trying to inspire you not to look or allow the problem to push you down or to make you think that you can't do nothing in your life. The problem in your life should serve to you as a springboard that is going to springboard you to a higher realm. Problems are here to springboard us. You see, when we have problems, we are facing challenges that if we overcome, is going to move us higher. There is nobody who overcomes a problem who does not climb higher in the ladder of life. Everyone that solves a problem goes higher because by providing solution to that problem, you are naturally, or let me say spiritually, transported to a higher realm, which makes you a better person in life. You see, one of the things when I was growing up as a young man, when they say somebody is elderly and is experienced and is hard, when he talks with wisdom. I began to, think in my mind, why is it that elderly people are known for wisdom? It's because they've gone through experiences in life. You see, they've seen problems in life. They've learned the value of overcoming problems. And so now they are elderly. They are not perturbed by problems. When they see, you going through a problem, they know the end of that problem because they've been there. Hallelujah. And so because of that experience, it has built in them over time confidence to face life. And that is what I'm trying to build into you as you listen to the sound of my voice. I want you to understand that problem of life has not come to demoralize you or to debase you or to dehumanize you or to make you suffer. They have come to springboard you to a higher realm of life. I want you to take problems as challenges. I want you to take them as challenges that has come to help you. You see, I teach people to understand that problem is not bad anyway. Problem has come to teach you to live a better life. Problem has come as, sometimes as a companion to guide you. You see, I tell people, sometimes problem is a companion that guides you to the right place. Problems are teachers that teaches you to the way of life, of a better life. Because when you have a problem, you want solution to that problem. And because you want solution to that problem, three things is going to happen. Number one, you will begin to think. And let me tell you, constructive thinking is good for the humankind. Constructive thinking is good for you, because constructive thinking has brought our world to the level of development it is today. Constructive thinking is good for you, because when you think constructively, it moves your life higher. It makes you better. It builds you to a human being that is intelligent. And that is why we are different from animals. We are different from animals. We are not animals. We are human beings, because we have the life of God. And not only that, we can think constructively and command. We are given to command our world. Animals are not like that. And that is why I used to say this. If you take human beings away from this world is going to turn to a jungle. And there is nothing that is going to save this world. Human beings are the one that is saving the world. We are even saving the animals from extinct. Human beings are effectively controlling the earth. We are effectively controlling the sea. Human beings are in control. So if you take the human being out of this world will soon become, another thing. It will become meaningless. You see, human beings are the people that bring meaning to the world. You see, that is why you have to understand your presence in this world is giving meaning to this world. And your absence in this world is going to be felt by the whole creation. Hallelujah. I want you to understand that. So the first thing the problem does in your life is that it makes you to think creatively. Because creative thinking brings solution to problems. See, the second thing problem does is that it brings development to you, because when you overcome that problem, you see, it comes with development. It brings another development. Hallelujah. You see, in my place, we call something pounded yam. We cook yam, we put it into the mortar and begin to, pestle it, pound it with pestle. And so we call it pounded yam because it takes so much energy to pound and to make it, the pounded yam that we eat. Hallelujah. But you see, some people, they saw that laborious, way of producing pounded yam, and somebody came with a solution, developed a machine that cooks the yam and pounds the yam and makes it pounded yam without the necessary effort of cooking it and pounding it outside. Hallelujah. It's even more hygienic. You see, somebody looked at the way people are doing things and came with a solution. Hallelujah. A solution that brings an easier life. You can do something about your problem. That problem is going to go away. You can be a solution provider to the people that is going through that same kind of problem in life. That is the reason why God permits problem in your life, not to kill you, but to help you to overcome it, so that you can help other people to overcome it in future. So that's the second thing problem does. The second thing problem does is that it brings development. The first thing, it makes you to think, creatively. The second thing is that it brings development. Then the third thing problem does is that problems brings you to wealth. You see, there cannot be wealth without, problems. It is problems, the solution to problem, providing solution to problems that brings wealth. It is, the art of mastering problems and providing solution to them that will bring you to the level of wealth. So don't be afraid of problem. Face your problem, fight your problem, provide solution to that problem. Help somebody to solve their own problem, and you are going to be rich. This is Joseph Adenuga from the Prevailing Church of Christ, Bethlehem, South Africa, coming with this message, simply inspirational. Thank you so much. This is Joseph Adenuga signing out and saying, be blessed. and remain blessed.